In the still, moon-drenched hours of a sleepy suburban neighborhood where the world outside slumbers under a blanket of stars, our tale unfolds in the heart of a cozy kitchen. This isn't just any kitchen. It's a battlefield of whimsy and chaos, where the age-old rivalry between cat and mouse reaches fever pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cartoon fans of all ages, welcome to the Midnight Cheese Heist, the ultimate caper of cunning, calamity, and creamy comedy starring the eternal foes, Thomas the cat and Jerry the mouse. Picture the scene. It's midnight sharp, the clock's hands frozen in that eerie witching hour when shadows dance like mischievous spirits. Moonbeams slice through the window like silver swords, casting long, dramatic glows across marble counters cluttered with the remnants of dinner, gleaming copper pots stacked precariously, half-empty spice jars winking in the light, and utensils hanging from hooks like forgotten trophies. But oh, the star of this nocturnal drama! Perched high on the open fridge shelf, bathed in the cool glow of its interior light, sits a giant wedge of Swiss cheese. Not just any cheese. This beauty boasts perfect golden holes like Swiss watch gears, condensation droplets beating on its rind like morning dew, practically pulsing with temptation. It's the holy grail of midnight munchies, calling to every creature with a whisker. Enter Jerry, the pint-sized mastermind, the gray-furred genius with whiskers that twitch like radar antennas. From his cozy mouse hole in the baseboard, a portal lined with shredded newspaper and comfy cotton scraps, he peeks out with eyes wide as saucers, sparkling with that trademark greedy gleam. His tiny paws rubbed together in scheming delight, claws retracted but mind racing at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Jerry's no ordinary mouse. He's a strategist, an acrobat, a cheese connoisseur extraordinaire. Tonight, he's hatched his boldest plan yet, the great Midnight Cheese Heist. While the coast seems clear, Jerry's sharp ears catch the rhythmic snores echoing from across the room. There, in a hammock fashioned from pilfered dish towels knotted with feline flair, lounges Tom, the lazy, lasagna-loving tabby cat. Tom's out cold, chest rising and falling in blissful rhythm, a bubble of drool inflating and popping with each exhale. Above his head floats a dream bubble, vivid and ridiculous. Tom chasing shimmering schools of fish through an underwater wonderland, paws swiping futilely at slippery trout. Jerry seizes the moment. With the precision of a tiny engineer, he unfurls his secret weapon, a grappling hook improvised from a toothpick lashed to sturdy string, complete with a knotted loop for climbing. "Tonight's the night," he squeaks triumphantly to himself, voice high-pitched and victorious. Heart pounding with heist-happy adrenaline, Jerry darts out, hook at the ready, swinging toward the fridge like a miniature Tarzan. But can he snag the prize without rousing the sleeping beast? The kitchen holds its breath. With cat-like grace, oh, the irony! Jerry launches into action, swinging acrobatically across the vast expanse of the counter. His toothpick rope sways precariously, dodging suspended utensils that clank comically like wind chimes in a breeze. Spoons dangle, forks jingle, and a rogue ladle swings perilously close, nearly batting our hero into oblivion. Jerry lands with a soft thud near the fridge, its door ajar just enough to spill inviting light. Undeterred, he stacks salt shakers into a wobbly ladder, glass cylinders teetering like drunken soldiers, each step a gamble with gravity. Tom stirs in his hammock, yawning hugely with fangs flashing in the moonlight, but a bubble pop snore settles him back into dreamland. Emboldened, Jerry climbs, his cartoon stretchy arms elongating comically to grab a hefty cheese chunk. Hearts float from his eyes in pure delight as he chomps a victory bite, creamy goodness melting on his tongue. Disaster looms. One shaky step, and the ladder betrays him. Shakers topple in slow-motion chain reaction, pots crashing like dominoes in a symphony of spills. Lids fly, utensils avalanche, and the kitchen erupts in clattering chaos. Pots bounce, pans clang, and silverware scatters like shrapnel. Will Tom's slumber survive this symphony of spills? The heist hangs by a whisker. Kaboom! The racket rockets Tom from peaceful dreams into blender blur frenzy. Pots avalanche onto the hammock, launching the tabby into a spinning blender. Blades whirring safely in cartoon style, but flinging him dizzy with eyes swirling like pinwheels. Flour-dusted and deranged, Tom emerges, shaking off debris, only to lock eyes on the thieving mouse, hightailing it with the cheese boulder. Chase mode activated. Tom skids through butter slicks, paws slipping comically on the greasy sheen, crashing into flour bags that explode in white clouds like snowy eruptions. Jerry, ever the escape artist, ziplines down dangling spaghetti strands, noodles taut as ropes, sauce dripping like rain, while the cheese rolls rogue ahead, toppling veggie victims like bowling pins. Cans tumble, carrots cartwheel, and the kitchen becomes a slapstick sprint zone. Who will claim the dairy prize in this whirlwind of woe? Tom's not done yet. In a fury of feline ingenuity, he constructs a Rube Goldberg trap tower, mousetrap springs primed, rubber bands stretched to snapping point, dominoes lined like soldiers. But Jerry, the rerouting rascal, sabotages it masterfully. One flick and the band snaps, rocketing Tom fanward, ceiling blades whirring him like a helicopter. Fur fluffed in whirlwind defeat. Jerry dives for home base, cheese in tow, but Tom makes a desperate dive, paws grabbing the prize, only for both to tumble into the sink whirlpool of swirling soapy suds. Bubbles billow, water churns, and the cheese, doomed to watery meltdown under the hot faucet's steam. Emerging in foam frenzy, foes face off with exhausted glares, then flop in funny fatigue, sharing a bubbly Truce paw shake. In Tom and Jerry's world, cheese chases end in chuckles. Tomorrow, another heist awaits. And there you have it, folks, the Midnight Cheese Heist in all its chaotic glory. From scheming swings to sink-side ceasefires, Tom and Jerry remind us that rivalry is the spice of life, and a little heist goes a long way. Whether you're Team Tom or Team Jerry, one thing's certain, the kitchen will never be the same. Thanks for joining the fun. Subscribe for more manic mouse and cat mayhem, like if you laughed, and comment your favorite chase moment below. Until next calamity. That's all, folks.